You might think that civilization began with mighty kings and epic battles, or that it started with grand temples and ancient gods. It started with, well, wheat. That's right, carbs. Humanity's greatest empire builder wasn't Alexander the Great. It was leftover bread. Chapter 3. Civilization. For most of history, your morning routine was simple. Wake up, panic about starving, repeat. Then fields changed everything. Food was no longer a daily chase. It was outside your door, in clay jars stacked in granaries. For the first time, hunger wasn't the boss of humanity. And with full bellies came a new problem. What do you do with too much food? The domino effect. A bumper harvest didn't just feed your family. It fed dozens of others. And when not everyone had to farm, things got interesting. Some people guarded the food. Others crafted tools. A few looked around and said, "Why don't I just run things?" That's how the first job market and the first politics were born. Congratulations, humanity. You just invented unemployment, bosses, and probably the first office gossip. Villages to cities. Soon, little villages swelled into towns. Towns rose into cities. And at the center of it all wasn't a throne or a palace. It was the granary. Whoever controlled the bread stash controlled the people. The real crown was a giant storage jar. Armies? Paid with grain. Temples? Funded with offerings of wheat. Civilization was basically a giant group project powered entirely by carbs. The cost of stability. But let's not romanticize this too much. Farmers were bent over in fields while rulers lounged in palaces. Wealth was measured not in gold, but in land and grain. Freedom gave way to taxes, hierarchies, and brace yourself, the first paperwork. Congratulations again, humanity. You traded wandering in the wild for standing in line at the world's first tax office. The wonders. And yet, cities offered marvels the wilderness never could. Markets buzzing with fish, bread, and dates. Spices you'd never tasted before. Stories traded as eagerly as goods. Written language was invented just to keep track of debts and harvests. Festivals erupted at harvest time, celebrating the end of hunger, though famine was always lurking, one bad season away. Civilization was both miracle and ticking time bomb. Something to think about. So how did civilization really begin? Not with kings or warriors, but with bread. We built temples, armies, cities, all because we finally had leftovers. Civilization is humanity's greatest invention, and its biggest dependency. So maybe we didn't build civilization at all. Maybe bread built us. The question is, are we still in charge or just well-fed servants of our own doing? And looking back from today, do you think this change gave us security and stability? Or was it the first seed of a dependency that would last for centuries? Did this video make you think? Then a like would mean a lot. And if you're curious for more mysteries, hit follow.